let's talk about pump and dumps. Guys, you all know I'm a fan of the pump.
Always, guys, respect the pump.
But what I'm not a fan of is a pump and dump. This is a technique that has now become illegal in the stock market, but right now, because it's not regulated, is in this gray area with crypto. And a lot of people are promising easy gains, thousands of dollars, doubling your money, if only you join their pump and dump group.
All right, guys, welcome to the Ultimate Crypto Pumps. Today, I'm excited to share with you guys that in this video, you will learn how to pump and dump in Binance. Huge profit. I invested $8,000 and got $1,600 back. Join our pump and dump ultimate cryptocurrency and you will have the best experience ever.
So I, trying to figure out how it works, joined multiple of these Discord channels, promising me easy riches to figure out how this scheme sort of works. Now we're gonna go to the board and we're gonna talk about it, but let me say up front, TLDR, these are massive scams designed to bring you in, make you feel like you're part of the group. In reality, you're the sucker. That's the whole game, is that if you are just joining one of these groups thinking you're gonna make a quick buck, you are the sucker. And frankly, I don't know, this is one of the few things that I don't feel too bad for you if you fall for this. If you're trying to get in on somebody, do a pump and dump and rip other people off, and you yourself get ripped off, that's not good, okay? I can't feel too bad for you, but this is a big warning to all of you who are seeing these big pump signal groups, big pump telegram groups. They are fraudsters, they're con men, they're liars, tricking you out of your money. So if you have a friend or anybody who's thinking about getting involved in one of these are all the reasons you should not be, and the explanation of how the con game works. Let's go to the board, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, and today we're talking about, you guys know, we're talking about the pump and dumps. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like. A lot of these are run on Discord or Telegram, two of the more popular, messaging services with groups. So this is Galactic Pumps is one of the ones that I joined. I also joined Voyager Pumps, Big Pumps, Signal, things like this. And let me walk you through how this works, okay? So there's multiple days where they run pump and dump, these pump and dump schemes, right? So for example, this is the 29th of April, pump and dump, dude. They're shameless, by the way. When law enforcement starts to get a hold of this, when regulation starts to get a hold of you guys better run. You better hope that you're anonymous, right? But right now, this is all being done right out in the open. 22nd of April, pump and dump. They're doing a pump and dump about every 3 to 5 days. And I quickly found that the multiple groups that I joined, a lot of them work together. So for example, Voyager Pumps will work with Galactic Pumps, and they'll pump the same coins. So what is going on? As you can see, they use this KuCoin 29th of April, and they pump the same exact coins. Now we're gonna go over the basics before I explain exactly how this fraud works, because a lot of the people in this group don't realize that they are the suckers. First of all, a pump and dump is where you artificially raise the price of a stock or now a cryptocurrency artificially. There's no reason it's raised other than you're investing a bunch of money, hoping that other people get in on it, and then you sell off to them. Now, typically this is done with like kind of less known, less popular coins or stocks. And this is because it's easier to move the price of something that is cheap, right? That doesn't require a lot of volume to move a lot. So they pick a bunch of like random, stocks or coins you've never heard of before. So in the example of the 22nd of April pump, which I actually was witness to, here's how this works. Put up this bot, and they say it's a fair bot. How they pitch it to people is that we're all receiving a random coin from this bot, and nobody knows what it is before it gets released. Now, this is a lie, but we'll talk about it in a second. So they give you this coin. So this is what that chart looks like normally, right? You have a lot of kind of random price movement. But when you go to the time of the pump, this is what it looks like. It is a very clear pump and dump. Here at 1 o'clock is the pump, and then every little candlestick is another minute. And so it's a pump and dump for like 5 minutes, right? So the pump happens in minute 1, and then it sells off very quickly. Now that you know what a pump and dump is and what one looks like, though, why is it a con? Why is this a scam, right? For someone to win in a pump and dump, someone also has to lose, like, obviously, right? Like, if somebody's going to make money, somebody on the other side has to be losing money. And here's how they get you, okay? Because they try to tell the people in the group that you're tricking people outside the group. They tell everybody, we're going to post to social media. We're going to fool them. See, here's one such message from this guy, Devin S. Owens. This guy's asking how many people in this group or in this Discord are left holding the bag. He goes, in this Discord? Very, very few. It's the outsiders that get shafted. Bots that scan the market and people waiting for trending coins. See, that's the idea. Is like, if we all pump this coin together, it'll go trending on one of these crypto exchanges and idiots will buy in. That's the idea. And then all the people in the group will make money. We're all in the know. We're scamming the world. And meanwhile, it's the outsiders that are getting tricked. And they even encourage people to go post in their social media about the coin and whatever and pump it so that they can dump their shares or their coins onto those people and make money. Now that is the lie though, because the truth about these groups and all these things is that the sucker is not outsiders. It's actually the insiders. See, here's how the scheme really works. So you take this coin, right, that they pump and dumped on April 22nd. They said that, hey, we're going to get social media. We're going to get outsiders in on this coin. We're going to get outsiders to buy what you're buying, right? Like to buy off of you and then they're the ones that are going to get dumped on. But if you look at how long the pump lasted, it only lasted a few minutes long, like 5 minutes in total. Not enough to get a coin meaningfully on trending. So what's really going on is that if you look back at the volume history of this coin, is that you see something very interesting. You see a pattern of buy pressure over here, slow buys all the way up to the date of the eventual pump. Do you know who that is? Those are the insiders, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. There's an insider within an insider club in all of these pump and dumps. So there's an inside group who orchestrates this whole thing, who gathers people in, who monitor it, who censor comments, and they say, hey guys, we're going to all pump and dump together, but they know beforehand what the coin is. So they spend weeks buying up that coin slowly so no one really notices. And then the second that the buy signal gets put out, they put in a sell order and sell off to you at those insane new prices. So the people who think they're insiders are actually outsiders. And the only thing that is true about outsiders holding the bag is that you were the outsider all along. I don't know if any of that makes sense. But that's how these things work, guys. And when you go to the comment section of these things, people are going, oh, I lost money. I lost hundreds of dollars. I lost thousands of dollars. And they can't figure out why. They thought they've done something wrong. And people will tell them, oh, you were just too slow. But you weren't too slow. You're just not on the inside of the group. This group is conning you, which is ironic because you're trying to con other people and then you yourself are getting conned. There is a window if you're the fastest clicker in the West, though. No, it's not about being a fast clicker. It's about literally knowing beforehand what the coin's going to be. But I think what's most crazy about these groups is just how widespread and popular they are, despite being such kind of obvious scams. Once you've gotten burned once, I don't know how many people are aware of this. They have 450,000 members just in this one group, or sorry, 171,000 in this one group, Telegram group, but across all their little platforms or different Discord groups, they have 450,000, almost 500,000 people participating in these strange pump and dumps, which are so obviously built to just benefit like a few people in the know. And there are a bunch of Reddit threads on this about pump and dump schemes, but I just thought I'd make my own video because I think they can be really dangerous. These big pump signals, any kind of pump and dump scam, they always say that they have outsiders, but actually you're the outsider. And that's just what I wanted to come on here and say. Please don't get involved in these ridiculous schemes. They're built to prey on your sense of like FOMO, your sense of wanting to get in on those big gains. But the reality is you can't. It doesn't matter how fast your fingers are. It's about knowing beforehand what's going on. And if you think you're going to be a winner here, that's them preying on your psychology. I mean, literally, you have to know, you have to be in the inside circle to win. And at that point, you're just lying to people to make money again. I never knew that these pump and dump groups existed until I joined them. I didn't know how many people they had involved. And it's disgusting to me that nobody's regulated these things yet, but I think they will be regulated soon. And you better be careful, because if you're caught holding the bag, it's going to be a bad time. All right, that's basically it. See ya.
I know what you mean. This ain't what it seemed. Nothing but a trick, trying to sell me on a dream, but that was where you lost me. Wake up and smell the coffee.